Hi everyone, welcome to the Self-Conscious community. My name is Ines K and I'm 29, and obviously I'm a fitness trainer, fitness model, and I'm into um, um, anything that has to do with the universal law and energies and planets. I'm very spiritual. And I'm very aware of the power of the brain. First of all, I wanted to discuss, for those who are just starting watching me, thank you very much. If you can subscribe to my channel and like, okay. Also, obviously, I'm kind of nervous, but I haven't, I'm trying to help people out there. Being pretty much gifted with supernatural power, the fact that I'm psychic myself, but I do believe everyone has gifts. It depends how you training your brain to become better. Really, it's all about training. I would say I'm very good at reading people behavior, minds, and kind of predict what they're about, but put that on the side. Okay, I've always been into anything that has to do with energy, spirituality, the power of the brain, how the brain works, and how we are all connected as human beings through our subconscious, um, and from our subconscious, from the brain, and our subconscious, which is connected to the universe, right? So anything that we really think about, right, creates energies, okay? Right? Whatever you really focusing on will create some kind of energy around you, but you don't really see it. You don't see it. You might feel it, obviously, because whatever you think about comes with feelings, right? You may be thinking about your work. You might be worried about um being whatever outcome, but you might have a thought about anything. It might be negative or positive, but will create net energy. The energy, okay, around you will attract things that you think about and will change your reality. So the more you think about something, for example, um let's say you're thinking about getting you're dreaming about your dream car. Let's say you're trying to get a car, okay? You're thinking about that every single day, right? And every single day you think about getting that car, let's say that Lamborghini, right? What your brain is doing is literally seeing it in the mind, because the brain does not know what is real and what is fake. So what the brain does, it really acts because you're thinking about it, and you visualizing it through pictures, right? The brain believes that is real. So what the brain does, it the brain release chemicals, right? Yeah, in the universe, right? And the new universe will just bring back this energy. It's like a boomerang effect, right? It will give back the energy, the things that you need to attract things that you think about towards you. So you start to see a Lamborghini everywhere you're going. And you're thinking that's strange, but that is not. A lot of people don't understand why. That is how it works. So the things that you see on daily basis that you always think about, and you're like, oh, that's strange, or is a deja vu, is because your brain does not know the reality. So it's trying, the universe trying to bring to you whatever you're thinking about the most, okay? And mostly likely, the more you think about, the more you're gonna have ideas. Your brain is gonna attract, the brain is gonna bring ideas into your head that, oh, you should maybe do this in order to get that Lamborghini. But that takes a lot of work. It's not just like that. Some people are very good at manifesting, like me, because that's a one of the gifts that I always had since I was a kid. But it's not for everyone. Some people need practice, but everyone can do it for sure. Okay, the more you practice, the better you are, the more faster you're going to be able and quicker to um really um I would say be able to attract whatever is in, whatever you want in your life. Okay, so this is first part of the thing, but this is global. I mean, what I've I mean that's the big topics what I'm going to be focusing on, but not just that, but also things that can be very touchy for people, because everything is related. We're not just talking about magic, but we're talking about trauma. Okay, things that might have happened in our lives in the past, and that makes us who we are today as people. All right, so just let's say me, for example, let's just say in general, growing up, okay, people do not understand that everything is recorded. Okay, the brain pictures and register anything since you are born. As soon as you come out of your mommy's womb, okay, let's say the first few weeks, as soon as you come out the mom's womb, right, you start hearing, you cry, you have feelings, you can sense your mother, smell or whatever. Okay, the first few weeks your eyes start to be really clear, so you see exactly what's going on around you. You're just a baby, you cannot really talk, right? But remember this, right? For any parent out there trying to mess around and do stuff that are not right in front of kids, right, or babies, thinking they're too young to realize what's going on, these things are coming back in the future. You know how they come back? They come back like flashes. Yeah, like flash, like pictures. You start having like flashback. You're like, oh, you start having these images. Why? Because you cannot explain how children that have been through sexual abuse when they were kids, they do not know exactly what happened, and suddenly when they reach a certain age, everything starts to become clear, and they might have been forgotten about it during their whole teenagehood or childhood. They might have literally forgot about it, and then one day they reach their 20s and it comes back and they start feeling sad. Or sometimes people have subconsciously, they do not know what they're crying, and this is my case. They do know what they're crying, they do not know why they're crying. The subconscious mind behind, yeah, the subconscious mind has recorded everything. So when you start to feel sad, it's something that you have to see inside you. Why you're feeling sad? Most of the time is a cause of depression, being bipolar. There's a lot of mental sickness out there. But when we do not know the core of this, how can we become better? Sorry about that. How can we get better? Talking about myself, one second, guys. I just don't know, 1 second, because I'm trying to charge here. I'm really sorry for this professionalism. Anyway, talking about this, right? Growing up, okay, as I was saying, growing up as a child, I thought my childhood was the best, okay, and thinking my childhood was the best was normal, I would say, because I had clothes, I had everything my mom will literally buy me, and we were seen as the perfect family from the outside. I was born in the Congo. I have grew up in Belgium until my early teens. We moved to the UK, my whole family, and then I went here. I came here in London. I was like 18 or something, 17, whatever. Went to college and then went to university, and then after that started working, whatever. I'm 29 today, so it's old, but I'm just saying to you guys that the trauma, the abuse that I have been through as a child has an effect on me today. Okay, and I'm trying to do this to help out as much people as possible to understand there is no there is light at the end of the tunnel. I promise you, it's not easy, but it takes a lot of work, because it has this brain has been programmed for so many years, right? So many years of repetition. Remember, repetition and what you see program your mind, so you become the thing that you keep saying subconsciously without even knowing that you are. So me, I was I have to ask you, I have to tell you the family dynamic, okay? That will be for the next video. But I wanted to make a clear video about um what the brain is very powerful. It's not just to calculate maths or to understand or resolve scientific whatever um problems, or you know it's not just that, it's more than that. The brain is so powerful, guys, and the brain can change. If you understand that, you'll be able to change your life. I'm still changing my life though. I'm not being hypocritical, but I always knew I have this gift. I need to share it with you. So thank you very much for listening to me, and I will see you for the part 2 of the video, where we'll talk about family dynamic and the effect of family dynamic on the brain of a child. Thank you. See you soon.